Hello, today I want to talk about food without fear. When you find out how important diet is for staying healthy and how much our food is involved in creating the chronic problems that are making us not be at our best and actually die early if you get one of the serious chronic diseases that most adults today are heading for in the developed countries, then you start to be afraid to eat. How much salt, how much sugar, how much fat are you allowed? And then you're numbering, you're judging yourself, you're judging others, you're worried, and you want to keep your cholesterol down and your AC1 and A1C, sorry, and you end up not enjoying your food. And that's one of the basic things in life that we're supposed to enjoy because it builds our bodies, it keeps us alive. We're supposed to love eating. And if you go into any traditional society, they love eating. They'll have big feasts. They'll bring their food home for the young and the old and celebrate any event like we do with our weddings and our wakes with food because it's a communal thing that we humans do to share food. So we need to look at how can we enjoy our food without fear. And it's not that hard if you get real food, single ingredient food, food that your great grandmother would recognize, food that comes out of the ground or from a healthy animal that hasn't been manipulated by modern industrial processes and hasn't been contaminated with the food pollution from a whole lot of additives that are making stuff that's kind of grayish when it comes through the machine into something that's colorful and tastes decent and actually feels okay in your mouth. Those chemicals are to increase profits so that whatever they make can sit on the shelf for 6 months instead of being used up in a week from your refrigerator. So, food you don't have to fear is real food like you would have eaten even 1,000 years ago, which wouldn't be too refined. You don't separate the starch from the protein, and you don't only eat the sweet, the sugar extracted from the sugar beets or the cane. You eat the whole food, everything that's edible, because we have evolved with fruits and vegetables. These vegetables and fruits have been smart enough to make them good for us so that we will grow them and eat them. So go for food without fear. And it takes some searching because it's harder and harder to find it. Whole grain rice, for instance, that's brown because it's still whole. They haven't polished off all the bran. Things like that. You just have to search hard, but it's out there and you can find it online and you can go to one of the natural food stores that specializes in real food. So think about that, food without fear. And what that means is it'll be pleasurable. You look forward to it. It's going to taste fabulous and it's going to be colorful and all kinds of different textures and tastes, and you will really enjoy it. So that's it for today.